Bam, guys. Wow, come on, big boy. Alright, guys, start a new video. I just finished a video on what to use in stained water, or what can you get by with in stained water. I caught a nice one. The last fish was about 14 inches. The biggest fish I caught today. It was a monster too. I'm having fun with that. I told a story. I'm not gonna tell it again. I told a story in another video. Y'all have to watch it. Make sure you catch that one. Like I say, when I say something, guys, I'm not picking. I don't care. Oop, he fell off. Bait fell off his mouth. I say something like that sometimes just to be funny. He's about 12 and a half. I'm not a very good comedian, but I find some things funny that maybe other people don't. So, woo! Look at there, orange with the chartreuse tail. That's right. The color's called OJ, and I put a chartreuse tail on it. All right. You know what? I'll have to come up with a name for this. Probably just called OJ Plus. Yeah. Because I don't have it in the LC shad. I hadn't planned on making it in the LC shad, I don't think. But I do have the sunshine color of the orange tail, and it works great. It's selling great, too. I've been in the shop all weekend, because it's been so windy. I remade dipstick glitz, because I sold out. Dipstick glitz. What else? Come on. Mealtime. Live bait. About 6 colors. I can't think of the rest of them right now. But anyway, I got baits to bag tonight. I bag almost every night because I'm making grubs too, guys. New grub colors. And this is one of them. So, fish on the bottom. These little marks right here are fish. Those are 55 feet, and that's what I'm doing. I'm spotting them. Now, I can tell you right now, if they get within 20 feet of me, I can't catch them. If they're 20 feet from the boat, they'll follow me, bump at me. And I've had some get 20 feet from the boat, and just turn and run another way. Why? They see the boat. The sun is almost straight up. They see the shadow of the boat. They hear the trolling motor. Yeah, they're really spooky here in the wintertime, guys. Summertime, the water warms up. You got boat traffic going up down the lake. You can get closer to them. This time of year on this lake, nope. There's guys here trolling, catching fish. Trolling with the trolling motors. They're catching some, but you just got to say, I'm better off. I like them about 35 to 50 feet, so I like them. I like to throw to them like that, let the bait hit the bottom. Then I just pick it up like that and start reeling. That's what I've been doing. And, oh, I just messed one right there. I didn't get to see it, but I felt it. And that's what I've been doing. One bumped me right there, and I didn't get him. But when you feel that thump, you set the hook. You don't get all of them. Some of them short strike you guys. Some of them come up, and I'm not gonna let this keep running a live video. It'll be too long. Some of them will come up sometimes, guys, and they're not coming up front to grab that hook. That's a short shank hook. They're coming up like that and just straighten that hook. They're coming like that and just grabbing the back of it, and that's what they're doing. They're checking it out. Bam. All right. Wow, that's nice. He's got some shoulders. Mean. Good gosh, boy. Oh, you're nice. Bam, orange catches big fish. Now, somebody asked me, did I like orange? And I said this before, orange is not my favorite color. But I have done good in orange here in the spring when the water's nasty like this until it starts clearing up. Once the water starts clearing up here, I don't want orange. But orange is good if you got some watercolor, right? There you go. Man, that's a nice fish. That's a monster right there, guys. That's a big fish, guys. He's 13. Wow, that's a nice one. Bam. Can't complain about that, can you? All right. These grubs, guys, are not on the site yet. I don't know when this video will be loaded. Right now, I've got like 12, 14 videos on YouTube to make live for y'all to see. So I don't know what order I'm going to load them in. But this is the last week of January, guys. Next week's the last week of January. So we're shooting for sometime in February. Then talk to my son about it. I've got stock made already in 6 or 7 colors. So I'm going to start off with 12. I think I got 12 wrote down. Might add a few more between now and then. So I'm going to see him next week. So I'm planning on next week taking him the baits so he can take pictures of them and get them on the site. Wow. Great day. He's putting a hammer on me. I hope he's that big. Good gosh. And it's not a bass. Fighting like a crappie though. He's not going anywhere, just shaking his head. But some of these crappie think they're bass. They want to go left 4 feet, then right 4 feet, then up under the boat. You know? That's a nice one. Bam. Oh, it's a pig. I think Orange catches big fish. Gosh, didn't I say that last clip? Bam, there's another hog. Wow, I mean, it's a monster. Good gosh. Get him out of the sun where y'all can see. All right, guys, bam. What do you think? He done pulled my grub down. This big old head. I'm still using the same head. I repainted it. Guys, I don't know how many fish I've caught on this. I've been using it since late November. Yep. And I've done repainted it once. Gosh, that's a nice fish, guys. Next cast, guys. Bam. Like I said, Orange will work fine when this water's stained for me. When this water starts to clear some, of course that makes sense, right? Orange is not as good here. Now, I like an orange jig head. I've used orange jig head up until, it seems like up to into April here. I said that in another video. Orange jig heads, I've tried them already this year in the stained water. I fished one day for a good little while. Now I got a bite. I went back. Oh, he fell out of his mouth. I went back to the chartreuse and started catching fish again. So there you go. Gosh, guys, he looks like a baby, and he's over 11. And look how thick he is. Bam. All right, let's try about 2 more, guys, and we'll call this a video. I don't want to make it too long. I'm trying to make this a short on using something new. I just made these. Day is Tuesday. I made these Saturday. I've been in the shop almost every day since last Thursday, making grubs. Yep, so I can get them ready for the site. And I said this before, and somebody made a comment. I thought you would do more than that. I usually start off with 15 to 18 bags, or these will be in clamshell packages. I had to order some more clamshells. Will be here tomorrow. Somebody said, Dennis, I can't believe you don't start with 30 or 40. I start with 15 to 18. When the color starts selling, it gets down to 5, 6, 8. I go to the shop and make more. I can make the baits in half a day. I can restock that color. I have colors in some of the stingers and stuff that I've had for 2 years. I've never sold out of. And I have colors I have remade many a times. You know, like Blue Moon, Glitz, Dipstick. So I can go on Mealtime, Live Bait. I've remade them many a times. Winter in the tail colors. Some colors don't sell as good, you know. So it costs me money to put all that in stock. Plastic plus the packaging. Packaging, guys, runs me right about 20 cents a package. I know that don't sound like much to y'all, but last year I went through, I bought 4,000 bags last year. This year I done bought 1,000 already, all right? So, and I'm buying the clamshells for the grubs, and I've bought 600 of those. I just reordered. So yeah, after a while it adds up, you know, for packaging. So you don't want to waste your storage space and plastic and packaging for something not going to sell. Because if a color don't sell much and it drags along, a bag here, a bag there, I got about 6, 8 colors. I'm gonna sell out. I'm going to put them on sale here shortly, probably about April. We're gonna put some colors on sale, and I'm not gonna redo those colors, and especially in the stinger. I'm moving a lot of colors to the LC shad. Next cast, guys. This old orange is taking some fish in it. He's not as big. I'm gonna flip him. And he came out of the same area. I'll show you. I'll release this fish. So he looks like a baby now. He is. He might be 8 inches. I said might. This is what I'm throwing at. See these little marks on the bottom? And sometimes you can tell some of those are decent size. Whoa. Now look, I move my pole. Those are bigger. That's the ones I'm throwing at. So I move this pole here, guys, and I can look around. See, look, everywhere I look there's fish. Y'all see the depth finder? Some of them are little. I can tell you right now that some of those right there are kind of small. So they're scattered. I'm going way to my left here now. See this? It's pointing that way. See, there's nothing right there. But they're scattered around and they're moving. I can tell you right now, they're not sitting still much. If they stop, it's not for a long period of time. That's why I'm using this heavy head. This is, I think now, I'm telling you all right, it's either a 3/16 or an 1/8. And you see how big around it is? And I know it looks big to the body. That's why. Because I need to get on down there now. If I don't, sometimes by the time it gets there even now with this heavier head, and I start moving it, they're gone. And I can see this big head at 60 feet. Yeah, and I can throw it 60 feet. That's right. Next cast. That's 3 casts in a row. Guys, I've been out here since about 11:45. It's 2:30, almost 2:30, 25 after. And I can tell you, I've been averaging 4 to 6 casts, sometimes longer, before I catch a fish. Now, some of it's the time of day. The sun's been beating in here. The water temperature's picked up about 1 degree or 2 on the surface. Should have netted that one. All that's helping too. But, but they can see this orange, that's for sure. All right, guys, he's probably 10.5. About 10.5. I said I wasn't going to put a few more, but since that one came so easily. Since the last 3 came so easily, let's try one more time, huh? Let's try again. All right, guys, that time it took 2 casts to catch another one. Fishing hadn't been easy all day, and in the last few minutes, bam. Is it the orange? Is it the time of day? Y'all tell me what you think. You think it's just they can see the orange really good and they like it? It's getting them excited? Sometimes certain colors seem to just turn them on, don't it? Hey, that's why you need to carry a lot of different colors in the lake country baits instead of one color. I've been using the same grub all the time too, guys. It's starting to get tore a little bit. I done cut all these in the same way. I think I can get another one out of it. Somebody else made a comment the other day. They said, your baits last a long time too. Yeah, you got to get about 10 to 12 fish out of a bait. Again, it depends on how far it goes in their mouth, and that kind of thing. If you get a pair of pliers on it, that does them in. A bass does them in. White perch is hard on them. That kind of stuff makes a difference too. Wow. Are you that big or are you that mean? I don't think he's that big. He's just throwing a fit. And I heard Sam say this in his last video. He said, man, these fish fight in cold water. They do. They fight a lot harder in this cold water. And when you cast out that far, you get a chance to fight them too. I'm casting 45, 50 feet. And they're easier to catch too at that distance. They don't know you're around, You deer hunt, you get up in a stand, you get up in the trees. We used to get in tree stands, set and stuff, and wear camouflage. Well, I don't think it's much difference fishing, guys. If they don't know you're there, they're easy to catch. That's a nice fish there, guys. He's not a monster. He's probably 10 3/4. All right, guys, I'm going to end it. Right there you go. Orange chartreuse tail. Probably going to call it OJ Plus. That's in the new grubs. They're going to be under the Hot Tails. Yep. We got Hot Tail LC shad. We're going to have Hot Tail grubs, okay? And there'll be some solid grubs in there too, okay? I'm just going to put them all in there. I've got Virginia shad. I got some natural colors too, like Mealtime coming. I made Mealtime in the grub. And some different ones. Dipstick. I got it's just good selling colors. Shiny. I got shiny in. In fact, I might throw the shiny a couple times now. See what happens. Appreciate y'all, guys. I haven't fished with them yet. I got colors, guys. What's fun about going fishing when you're making baits? I got colors I've never fished with yet. Baits I haven't tried. So I get to come out here and experiment with colors. Somebody told me the other day, they said, man, Dennis is a lucky man. He makes baits and gets to go out and fish them and see if they're any good. He gets to fish a lot. Yes, I'm blessed. Thank Jesus Christ. I've worked for it, guys, all my life to get here. I'm trying to semi-retire. I'm not working much now but the bait shop. But I've worked hard all my life to try to get somewhere. So now I'm trying to enjoy my retirement, semi-retirement, okay? Appreciate y'all, guys. See you next time, Fishing Lake Country.